What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm team building around Frosmoth for Sword and Shield OU. Then I will be testing out the team on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. Frosmoth is a very interesting sweeper. It's really strong, base 125 special attack is not bad at all. Ice Skills also gives it a lot of setup opportunities due to its effect, where it halves all the power of special attacks against Frosmoth. However, the speed is really bad. Like, you can't even outspeed Dragapult after one Quiver Dance, so that's able to check us really nicely with Flamethrower, and for that reason, I'm going to immediately add Sand to this team. I'm going to explain why right now. Fire Punch is able to pressure Ferrothorn, which is a really big problem for Frosmoth. It's also just a great Dragapult check, Tyranitar in general, and Excadrill, which is going to be the next Pokemon, is able to provide much better speed control. That's something I've noticed about Frosmoth. Quiver Dance is only there if you actually get the setup opportunity, but a lot of the times you're just naturally taking special hits and throwing off strong attacks of your own with it, so let's go ahead and see what it can do today. I'll run Crunch and Stone Edge on this thing. I was considering running like Thunder Wave on this Tyranitar just to be able to pressure. We'll just slow things down to help out Frosmoth, but Crunch is kind of a necessity considering Dragapult is what we're trying to check right here. Let's go ahead and run Smooth Rock. I'm not trying to miss Stone Edge as they spam Substitute and then Will-O-Wisp me. That would be a bad situation. Let's go ahead and run Max Attack. A lot of speed. I think I'll run like enough for... Let's just run enough for Life Orb Clef actually. So 172. And then the rest in HP with Max Attack Adamant. Should be enough, and then of course Excadrill is the next Pokemon. This is also able to pressure Ferrothorn, it's also able to wear down Mandibuzz, which surprisingly is actually a decent Frosmoth check if they have Brave Bird, because Frosmoth cannot kill Mandibuzz because of how much Spadef they run. Let's go ahead and run. I'm actually going to run Swords Dance over Rapid Spin. I know that's very interesting, but a lot of Corviknights don't even run, like, what's that move called? Body Press, and you can just Swords Dance up on those sets and just break through with Iron Head, so I definitely want to take advantage of that. Then I'll run Earthquake and Rock Slide, because Rock Slide can pressure Rotom Heat, which is another big problem for Frosmoth, so that's really great. Also, Tyranitar is just a great Rotom Heat switch-in general, so that'll help out as well. On this, I'll obviously run Life Orb with Max Attack, Adamant, and Max Speed. Now, there's a Pokemon called Conkeldurr that I think will completely destroy my team if I were to only bring these three Pokemon. So what can go ahead and check Conkeldurr? Fairy types are generally what people like to go for. Togekiss could be cool, like Sylveon or Clefable would be the easy options, but I think I want to try Togekiss. The problem is Facade or Thunder Punch would probably blow me away, so I don't know. Do I go Togekiss or not? Togekiss would be able to somewhat switch into like opposing Clef as well if it's not T-Wave. So that could help. What Togekiss set would I run? I think I would go Nasty Plot to pressure Corviknight with a Flamethrower. Then I would have Air Slash, obviously. I guess the last slot is either Morning Sun or I go Dazzling Gleam. So what do I want? I think, actually, there's a specific set I want to do. I'm going to run Dazzling Gleam, and I have this EV spread memorized. If you run 156 in Spadef, you can actually naturally take a +2 Flash Cannon from Hydreigon if you have heavy duty boots. Now, obviously, that's without Life Orb. If it's Life Orb, we get blown away, but it's still going to be very useful. I'll make the Serene Grace. Regarding the speed investment, how much do I want? I think I just go up to 250. And then run the 136 and special attack with the Modest Nature. 250 allows you to outspeed Pokemon like Banded Dracovish, Banded Dracozolt, and Modest Toxtricity, so that'll be really useful. Now, I definitely need... the team gets destroyed by opposing Excadrill is what I'm realizing, so I need to check to that. Corviknight could be cool, Ferrothorn is another option. Ferrothorn is a little bit less of a check because Earthquake obviously hits me, whereas Corviknight will be able to take it on. The problem with Corviknight is the only good Corviknight set that I would run on this team would be the U-Turn Defog set, and that doesn't beat Swords Dance Excadrill, so I think what I want to do is use Ferrothorn and then add something that can like take advantage of the chip damage that Ferrothorn can get on Excadrill to be able to revenge it. So let's go ahead and add Ferrothorn right here with the leftovers in Fizdef, and then what I'll go ahead and do is run Gyro Ball, Power Whip, Leech Seed, and Spikes. We can run Spikes because I have Rocks on the Tyranitar, then what I can do is run Max HP, Max Defense, which ensures that we can take any sort of like Life Orb Earthquake from Drill. Minus Speed, of course. I love the fact that the Pokemon Showdown emulator automatically puts 0 IVs in your speed when you put Gyro Ball in the set. And yeah, now we just need to make sure that after a power-up we have a way to revenge Drill, because I'm not trying to go for speed ties, and for all we know they're going to be Jollies, so let's go ahead and figure something out. The team also gets blown away by Cinderace, I'm realizing, so water type priority would be really useful. What gets Aqua Jet? I guess that's like the best option, right? Blastoise is unreleased. I'm so excited to try Shell Smash Blastoise whenever that comes out. I think it comes out with the Pokemon Home update, so that'll be interesting. Golisopod would be kind of cool. Another option would be like Scarf Inteleon, which I'm pretty sure can outspeed Excadrill under Sand, so that's a good cool option as well. Barraskewda gets Aqua Jet? I honestly had no idea, because nobody runs that on Rain. The thing I like about Golisopod is it somewhat provides me with a switch into Cinderace. I could probably EV it to live like maybe a Pyro Ball and not get put into range of emergency exit. And if they're banded, I can just switch in, take the hit, and then like use it as a stack later and get momentum due to the ability. So I think Golisopod is the way to go with like Choice Band. It also kind of forms a Bug Spam core. I think this might be a Frosmoth Bug Spam live now. Let's make it first impression with Liquidation. I'll put Leech Life on here, and then obviously Aqua Jet. So double priority, and then just other stab on here. Regarding the EVs, I think I'm just going to do something like this. I'm going to run Max Attack Adamant. Sylveon hits 156 with no speed, so I'm going to go up to 157. Since getting rid of Sylveon is actually another big thing for Frosmoth, because those run Mystical Fire, and they have really good Spadef. Also just for Togekiss, in case we can't flinch that down, right? But obviously Tyranitar and Excadrill don't really care. And then I'll just go ahead and put, I guess 88 in HP, and then the 4 in Spadef should be fine. And I think that's going to be the team. I'm excited to see whether the Bug Spam core can do anything, and yeah, let's go ahead and play. So immediately I noticed this team does not have an Ice Resist. It's also really weak to my Life Orb Excadrill, but it's not really a free win because I need damage on the Excadrill for Frosmoth as well as the Seismitoad for Excadrill, so those are things I have to keep in mind right here. Togekiss is probably going to be my primary response to Surfetched, but I don't want to like constantly throw it in on close combat, so let's keep that in mind as well. Regarding lead matchup, I really just like the idea of leading off with Togekiss against Seismitoad and trying to test my luck. They actually lead Surfetched, which is like perfect. I can just... So if I were them, I would go Drill, but like they could just stay in a knockoff if they really want to. I'm gonna Flamethrower. They go Mandibuzz, okay. Well, I have D-Gleam on the set. So, I mean, I can throw that out here. They might knock off my Boots, though, so is that really something I want? Okay, so here's the thing. If I were to go Tyranitar and they click U-turn, they would get in Toad, and I really couldn't stay in. I could go Pharaoh to get up Spikes, but I think the better play here is just a Dazzle. I actually do a lot right there. They get a Toxic going on me, which is like, okay, I'll just Dazzle again. I just don't want this roosting right here, right? I don't really care if it switches out, but... like, if it starts to roost up while I'm on a timer, that's really bad. So let's go ahead and kill it. Now, from this position, they bring in the Drill. I don't even know if my Togekiss can take on that Surfetched anymore, but what I do know is I want to match their hazards here with my own. Good play, dude. That's actually really smart, because Surfetched is kind of your key to breaking through me. But I take those really well, like I thought I might. And I see no reason not to Air Slash, if I'm being honest. They bring out the Seismitoad, I can bring... I'm just gonna Air Slash at this point. Like, I might be able to prevent rocks by spamming this attack, but I'm not really switching it to Surfetched anyway. They double into the Drill. This might be Adamant, but because I'm not, like, timid, I'm not gonna outspeed it. Yeah, no chance of me outspeeding this here. I think my best play is just a Flamethrower. They're able to Iron Head and knock me out. Then what I can do is bring in my Ferrothorn here. I like the idea of going for Spikes, but I really don't want to give the Surfetched a free KO. At the same time, though, like, I have damage on Seismitoad. If I get the Spike up, Drill might just clean through this team. So let's go for Spikes. I would be giving them, like, 2 KOs, though, which would be so bad. Can Golisopod take a close combat without getting put into emergency exit range? That's really important. Surfetched. Close combat. Max attack. Adamant. It actually looks like it can, because with Choice Band, that'll do, like, what, 48 max? 47 max, so... I can take a Choice Band close combat with the Golisopod and still get an attack off, so I think Spike is okay. Yeah, because they're obviously going to throw this out here. My best play is to get in... Do I sack to put this in range of Tyranitar? I mean, Drill. I think I will. I mean, they're obviously just going to close combat here. I don't know what they're thinking about. Yeah, dude, come on. And now what I can do is bring in Golisopod and safely fire off my move, which was like the whole plan. I'll click Leech Life here. I think they might switch out into the Seismitoad. I guess they could go Clef if they really want to, but... Yeah, like I mentioned, like, if I can just get my drill in safely here, I can just spam Earthquake and win this game. I want to keep the Tyranitar Sand support, though. Like, that's going to be really valuable. Oh, they tried to get in Toad. Yeah, I wasn't going to let this heal, dude. That would be the one way I lose the game. So I'm able to wear that really far down. They get a Toxic off, but at this point, I think... What if there's Scarf Dragapult, actually? I didn't think about this. I'll go T-Tar here. They go for U-turn. That could be Scarf. I didn't think about that, huh? I think if it's Scarf, I gotta keep Tyranitar, obviously. I'll go to Golisopod here, into Drill, and obviously I can just click Earthquake, right? This thing's not flying typing, right? Okay. Let's Earthquake into Clef a couple times here. Yeah, that thing could be Scarf. Let's go T-Tar. If it is Scarf, they go for Hex. I think they're Choice Scarf, but they clicked Hex, which wouldn't have killed me. I think it would have put me in first impression range. Okay, they get out of there. They're going to bring in the Surf Edge again. I think I win no matter what, because they showed... Did they show leftovers earlier, and I'm being bad? They might have shown leftovers earlier, and I would have just won the game. Oh, if I just did that, that's such a yikes, but I don't think they did. I would have noticed. Yeah, that's gonna die. That's like way too strong. And all I have to do here to guarantee the win is keep my Tyranitar, bring in Drill to just Earthquake, and then like I can sack off my... Well, I don't want them getting a sub up is one thing to consider. I'll go Frosmoth here. I don't think these are on Flamethrower, like on U-turn Hex. They crit a Dragon Pulse, and Ice Beam will be able to wrap it up right there. So Frosmoth gets a nice KO, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have a Conkeldurr team, which is really tough to play around. I definitely don't want my Togekiss taking a Facade or Thunder Punch this game. I really like the idea of leading off with... Like, Frosmoth wouldn't even be a bad lead right here, but if they let Rotom, I would be forced to go Tyranitar, and they just Volt Switch it to Conk, and that would be a really bad positioning on my end. The better lead is probably Ferrothorn. Same thing, though. Togekiss, maybe. Same thing. Golisopod could Aqua Jet for Chip. Maybe I lead Tyranitar. If they lead off with the Rotom, I get up Rocks. If they lead Conk... What play would I make if they led Conk? Because, like, the Guts wouldn't be activated, but Thunder Punch would still hurt. If they're Facade, though, Togekiss could come in, so I think that's okay. They just lead Toad, so I think we're both trying to get up Rocks here. Honestly, it might be worth it for me to try to go for this. Because they don't have removal, so Rocks are going to be up the entire game. Yeah, and what I can easily do here is... I'm going to make the Togekiss play, I think, because they should double to Conk here on the super obvious Pharaoh, and I don't want to be super passive about it. They just click Scald. I didn't think they would just let my Pharaoh come in and get spikes up, but I guess they were cool with that. My bad then. I think I'll Air Slash, as they're going to stay in and they actually break through. That's really frustrating. Well, I'll continue clicking it here. We get to find out whether their Rotom is Boots or not, but oh, they're Protect. That makes them breaking through even worse. I'll go Ferrothorn then. They might get a Rotom this turn. Okay, what's smart? What could I do here to get my positioning back? I think at this point I'm not switching into Conkeldurr at all. Let's just Air Slash for damage on that Rotom. Yeah, this is probably the best way to go about this, and now what I can do is just sack it off to Volt Switch. Not the best. I really wish I got the flinch right there. That would have been really helpful, but... I mean, hey, you can't win them all, right? This is obviously still winnable, though. I just need to take advantage of the damage I have on Toad, as well as, like, Golisopod as a whole. Golisopod can break here. But, yeah, not the best, I'm not gonna lie. I'll go Ferrothorn. If I were them, I would go either back to Rotom, or I would go Conk. Man, Rotom plus Conk is really scary against my team, I'm realizing. I think I just Hazard Stack and then try to go for, like, a Drill endgame. Yeah, they go to Rotom. I think, like, they're gonna overheat this time, I think. I'm gonna go to Tyranitar. I wouldn't Volt Switch here. Yeah, they clicked overheat. I figured that because he was ahead, he might make a more passive play there, instead of trying to get the Conk in, so... That actually gives me a chance here, like a pretty slim opening. I think what I'll do here is click... I don't want Clef coming in, but if it dies to Stone Edge after the Crunch, it could be worth clicking Crunch here. I think I'll just Crunch. They go for Volt. If Clef comes in and takes 2, that would definitely suck, but... Oh, they actually just throw out the Conk to take Hazards, Burn, and a Crunch. Oh, but it's going to Drain Punch all of it back, right? Yeah, I forgot about that part about this exchange. I'll get in Golisopod as I can get out of there, like, relatively okay, and get in... I have to go Frosmoth, that's my only play. And I gotta hope that I can do some damage here. I'll click Ice Beam. They bring in the Aegislash. I actually freeze the Aegislash. Do I just Quiver Dance up and see what happens? That feels such a bad way to win, though. Yeah, that's why it's such a bad way to win, right there. I mean, I went for it, right? I think switching out would have been, like, really bad as well, though. I'll click Ice Beam again. They might King Shield, but they actually give me the Aegislash. Okay. So that's helpful, but I think I might have already lost to that Conkeldurr, if I'm being honest. Conk comes in. I gotta force it to, like, take damage with Burn. So I think the best play here is to get in Ferrothorn on the Mach Punch. Have them take that chip. Then I suck off Golisopod here to limit their recovery. Is this winnable? They Drain Punch there. They get a bit of health back. And now what I can do is get in Tyranitar for Sand. They're obviously going to Drain Punch this turn. The sack is Frosmoth. No, I lost no matter what. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's no way I prevent this from winning. Unless Fire Punch can kill. Oh, they go for Mach. Okay, so maybe it's possible. Like, what I have to do is I have to go Drill, and then, like, it's so obvious this double, but if they go for the Mach Punch, I can win. Okay, they actually clicked Mach Punch, so this is still somewhat of a game. I'll go Drill here. But I think all they have to do to guarantee this win is just get my Drill in range of Sucker Punch with my own Life Orb recoil, and I will lose. So yeah, I can Rock Slide here, obviously. If I hit, that's great, but... And I missed anyway, so I don't think I was winning either way, because Life Orb Sucker Punch would have the game for them. So let's go ahead and get out of there. That was really tough, but I'll be right back. Alright, I'm here with I think this is the third game you guys are seeing. I took a little break in between because I just got hacked so badly after the game you guys just saw. There was a game where the guy tried to sack his Hydreigon to just get like 80% with Flash Cannon into my Togekiss, but I got crit, and there was like nothing I could do because my Golisopod would have gotten put in range of Emergency Exit due to hazards, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and see what I can do now. I definitely like my Frosmoth's win condition here, but I need damage on the Cinderace. Cinderace is actually a really problematic lead now that I'm looking at it, so maybe I lead Golisopod here. Yeah, they lead off with the Cinderace, so I'm able to catch that really well. I think I can just go right for Leech Life as they try to get in Toad. This damage is actually really nice for, what's it called, Excadrill, but they have the Conkeldurr, so that's something to keep in mind as well. I'll click Leech Life again. They might just Toxic here, but I'll click this one more time. They click Protect. I like the idea of doubling out here. Who would they bring in? Conquer Clef, right? I don't really think Ferrothorn is going to give me much against either of those, but Togekiss could be useful. However, if Togekiss takes a Toxic, that's really bad. So I'll just Leech Life here and try to go for damage. This is a tough turn. Like, I really want to double out, but yeah, if they do that, that would be a lot worse for me. So I get rid of Toad, which is helpful, but I'm still worried about Cinderace, if I'm being honest. Like, I need to check it using Sand, but that's not going to happen if Conkeldurr is still just chilling there. I think what I want to do here is get in... Togekiss isn't a bad play, but if it takes a special attack drop, that would be a little bit annoying. Okay, I'm going to go Ferrothorn here on the Wish. Okay, I thought it would be Moonblast, but... Wish. Let's go for Spikes. They get in Cinderace, obviously. I think what I can do here is use Golisopod to pivot into, like, Tyranitar. If they kill me, we'll know they're banded. Yeah, because I'm at 70, their Power Ball comes off and does 50, so I get the pivot out that I wanted. And I can bring in Tyranitar here, force them to High Jump Kick and sack off Golisopod, which is actually going to give me a kill, I think. Yeah, there's the High Jump Kick. I always hated how High Jump Kick, if there's no target, doesn't do recoil. I think it should, but... Yeah, now Drill can come in, and we're able to get the positioning that I was hoping for. There is absolutely no way you sack this off. You're going out into either Aegislash on a Balloon or Hydreigon, so I'm Iron Heading. It was a Balloon Aegislash, yeah. I figured it was going to be Balloon, because look at how weak their team is to this, right? Now here's a tough turn. If I were to Iron Head into the Hydreigon, I would be able to just 2-hit KO it, but Earthquake wouldn't be able to put it in range of Iron Head after, obviously. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Yeah, I'm able to get rid of it. Nice. This forces out Conkeldurr, which is like what I can go Togekiss on here. They crit a Thunder Punch, which I would have been able to live the Mach Punch after, I'm pretty sure. Is that game? No, it's not game, because Frosmoth can live one. But yeah, I needed Togekiss right there. I'm pretty sure I would have easily lived a Thunder Punch into a Mach Punch with a Guts boost, so that's really lame, but I can still try this. Let's go for Ice Beam. I think they would switch out anticipating Hurricane. Yeah, that's what I would do. The annoying thing is I'm forced to keep this right here because I will lose to the Conkeldurr if I don't. They tried a T-Wave. Okay, that's actually giving me an opening. I think I can just Iron Head. Oh, maybe I should have Swords Dance right there. That would have been a good play. Okay, if Frosmoth is alive, I might be able to deal with Conkeldurr. That's the thing. And I can wear it down using Ferrothorn Iron Barbs plus Burn and the hazards, so... And even the Sand. That's all going to be really useful, so... I killed that off, they're going to bring this in. I think I actually got up Sand here. On a Pyro Ball miss, so here's where High Jump Kick would come out. I think what I have to do is... just sack this off. Yeah, this guy hits every move. I think what I can do here is go right for... Rock Slide's like the good play. If I have to Rock Slide. If Hydreigon comes in, I need to be able to 2-hit KO. If I miss and I lose right here, it is what it is, right? Now I can Iron Head to kill it. And I think it might come down to their set on the... Oh, wait a minute. They're about to Drain Punch a lot of health back, aren't they? Yeah, I lost anyway. Unless, how many Pyro Balls do they have? They still have 6. Maybe they're not Drain Punch randomly? No, they are. Oh, wait, they didn't actually get that much back. Hold up. I thought they were getting a lot more back there. Do I get dropped here? I feel like Frosmoth might get dropped from 94. The thing is, if I double out and I catch the Cinderace, I would win. I don't think they're risking that. I'm just going to Ice Beam. Okay, I think it comes down to whether they have Sucker Punch. Oh, wait a minute. This is the last Sand turn. I wasn't counting. Okay, do you want to miss Pyro Ball? Nah, they don't. And yeah, unless they miss Pyro Ball or High Jump Kick here. I wasn't even counting Sand turns at all. And yeah, they're able to go ahead and hit that one. That was a close game, though. I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right now. My opponent has Triple Fairy, which is very interesting. I could sit here and just be that guy who complains about the Thunder Punch crit, but I don't really want to be that person. It is what it is, right? It's part of the game. Let's go ahead and see what I can do here, though. Also, maybe Togekiss is just not as bulky as I think. I didn't bother running the calc, but for all I know, the Thunder Punch plus Mach Punch does kill me, right? Let's try to bounce back, though. I'm losing a lot of points, and I really don't like that, so... Let's see what I can do here. I definitely like Excadrill a lot. Like, Excadrill looks really strong. I'll lead T-Tar, though, against Torkoal, because I can just Stone Edge. Yeah, and, like, the worst they do to me here is Will-O-Wisp, and my Tyranitar's attack power is not that big of a deal if I hit this. They opt to get up the hazards instead. I don't see a reason why I can't Stone Edge again. Like, I could also get up Rocks and take a Solar Beam, potentially. Let's do that, actually. Yeah, they hard switch in Diggersby. This could have Fire Punch. Yeah, obviously that's a possibility. And because I'm facing a Triple Fairy team, I obviously am going to be a bit more careful with my Pharaoh. I'm going to go Golisopod. And use it as a pivot into my Excadrill. That seems to be the best play. And as much as I want to Rock Slide, I have to Earthquake. Yeah, I can't risk them staying in. Like, Charizard would be really bad if it came in, but... Like, if they stay in and I lose my Drill right there, that's really bad, considering this part of the team. And what I did right there is I kept my Ferrothorn at full health, just in case I needed it against Mimikyu. Oh, this wasn't Boots. Okay, that changes things a bit. I don't want to lose the Weather War because they Focus Blast right here, but at the same time, they're gonna miss. They go for Fire Blast, okay. Well, what I can do here is sack off my Golisopod now, then get another kill with a Drill. Yep, I can get in Drill now. And I think the best play is just to Iron Head, right? Oh, wait a minute. Gardevoir can trace Sandrush. It's a Choice Scarf, though. Also, does Torkoal die to Iron Head from 14? It doesn't really matter if it does. I know that'll die, yeah. And actually, who do they revenge with now? Are you actually Choice Scarf Guard? Actually, I'm timid, so... Oh, they bring this out. Okay, I'll just kill it then. Nice. And, yeah, I still have a full health Ferrothorn, so I think I might be good to go here. I'll obviously Reverse Weather, but... Is it even worth it? No, I have to Reverse Weather. Yeah, I can't risk that dying. And what I can do now is use this as a pivot into Ferrothorn. Yeah, that hurts. I think I actually just get up Spikes, if I'm being honest. That seems really careless, but I think this might kill itself before it kills me. So they opt to get in Sylveon. I could have just Gyre Balled, but like the Mystical Fire is so obvious here anyway. I'll get in Togekiss on that. And just start to spam Air Slash. Maybe I Nasty Plot once. Maybe because I'll take that, and as long as I can hit some Air Slashes, I will win this game right here. Sylveon's the big threat, right? I think I can beat the other two very easily. I can bring in Drill now and Iron Head here. And yeah, Ferrothorn is still way too healthy. They have Quick Attack. Maybe they're not the ability that I'm thinking on guard. Well, I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right now. I definitely need to watch out for Dugtrio. I really want to break the Sash, but Xatu is sort of preventing that, so... Kinda tough, but I definitely like my Drill nonetheless. Yeah, it's just the Dugtrio that's going to make this really difficult. I think what I do is I lead off with... I don't really have good Salazzle responses. I can lead Frosmoth and try to pressure, but if they lead Salazzle then double to Dougie, that's really bad. They actually lead Dougie. Okay, I think what I do here is I just Ice Beam. They miss a Rock type move, which probably would have O-Code. It's a Rock Tomb though, maybe not. No, I have way too little defense for that not to kill. Miss it again. Okay, so I basically just got really lucky right there, I think. What's the accuracy on that? I was trying to catch, like, Seismitoad lead, not this, but... In hindsight, leading something that does bad against Dugtrio is probably a bad idea. Rock Tomb, it's 95, so yeah, really unlucky miss by them. I think what I do here is I go to Pharaoh and Gyro Ball. Yeah, they go Xatu. They kind of have to, like it's really not a choice. They're gonna try to roost it up. I guess I'll go Tyranitar on it. Oh, I catch them on the Heat Wave, that's kind of nice. I'll crunch it here. Toad comes in, takes a good amount, I want to say. I'll go for Rocks, as they allow me to get them up. So Dugtrio is now dead. I'll go to Ferrothorn here on their Rocks and just Gyro Ball. They go Mandibuzz. I don't know if they intend to defog after just getting up their hazards or like what the case is, but I'll Leech Seed. They might just knock off. They do intend to defog, so they really want the Dugtrio alive, I guess. But just Gyro Ball again, as I'm able to get rid of Xatu, yeah. So that's really good, but I'm a little bit worried about Salazzle because I took a lot of chip on my Tyranitar. Like, it could be Subtoxic Protect, and also the sand is not gone yet, so... Like, I can't really hard switch it in here. I guess my best play is to go Golisopod on the sub. It's obviously just going to go for Toxic, and then Protect, and then sub, and then... You know what I mean. I'll go to Tyranitar on it, I guess. Oh, they just click Sludge Wave, which I'm, like, not too worried about. I can just get up Rocks one more time. Like, sure, they get me on a timer, but I don't think they have Protect now. Yeah, they go for Sludge Wave. I break that right there. I think I keep the sand around and go Golisopod if I'm being honest, and just spam Liquidation. Oh, Emergency Exit, right, huh. Well, that's really bad. I should have jetted every time. That was, like, a really bad play. Subtoxic Sludge Wave, Flamethrower. I'm gonna just go Togekiss and Air Slash to break the sub. I'll live a Sludge Wave. Yeah, and I kind of had to do that there, unfortunately, but, like, I guess it's not that bad. Are you really playing off misses, dude? Come on. Yeah, get that out of there. And, I think all I have to do now is get in my Tyranitar. Switch it out into Golisopod once again, and this time I'll make the correct play and Aqua Jet it. Yeah, that was a really bad play last time, but I should be fine now. Like, even though Toad is healthy, I have a full health Pharaoh. They sack off the Dugtrio. Who comes in? Yeah, who comes in? Mandibuzz comes in? That should outspeed me, yeah. I guess I'll go for Liquidation, because I can. That'll kill the... I don't think that could matter at all. That'll kill that. Now they can get in the Salazzle or the Seismitoad, either way. If they go Toad, obviously I'm switching out. Like, I kind of have to. But yeah, keeping sand is very key right here. Okay, here I think I just go for Liquidation as they... Yeah, they double into Toad. It was a really obvious click, but like, I don't really know why you would want the extra health when it's not really going to matter. I'm pretty sure Drill still 2-hit KOs you with Earthquake. Yeah, they go for Earth Power. I can Spike up. Or I can go Hard Drill and just Earthquake. Yeah, I like one play a little bit more. Don't be a Balloon Aegislash, please. Yeah, you get blown away by two of these, dude. I was going to say, there was no point to making that maneuver with the Salazzle. Like, what? And yeah, I'm still out of range of Shadow Sneak. Are you Shikaberry? Could I don't think it matters because I still have Golisopod with Jet. I'm faster than you still, so I'll just Earthquake. And then, like, the play here is just I get up Sand, and then what I need to do is Aqua Jet the sub away. Like, they're obviously going to sub, right? Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I have Aqua Jet in the back, so let's give them this. Then just go this. Aqua Jet this. And then wrap it up with this. Okay, nice. We will pick up the win, and I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right here. My opponent's team is really offensive. This is like one of those teams that you would like never switch out with, so maybe I can keep that in mind and lead Pharaoh here. They lead Grimmsnarl. I doubt they're letting me get up Hazards, so I'm going to go for Gyro Ball. Maybe try to catch this thing. Yeah, they went for Taunt. Can this do any damage? I mean, it did damage. It didn't do a ton, though. I like the idea of going Togekiss, maybe. 240. I'm 250. Let's go to that. They get up that screen. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. This is a Dark-type Pokemon. Thank you. I will definitely take that in exchange for my health. I don't think Crunch... Well, Fire Punch should do 7. Yeah. Okay, so I get rid of that. They can spin here, obviously, which is like, whatever. I'll go Ferrothorn, I think. Hello? Okay, I think I'll go Pharaoh, actually. Yeah, like, this guy's just gonna go for game, it looks like. But he can't beat my Pharaoh as long as I hit one Leech Seed. So yeah, he switches out again. I don't know what that was about, but... And then he gets in Komodo? I'm really confused. I'll Dazzle, though. Like, I don't know if he's gonna switch out again. Goes to Drill, finally. It turns out to be Mold Breaker. We'll go Ferrothorn on the Rapid Spin and Spike up now. Honestly, Power Up is probably just a better play. Yeah, they go to Conk, and all I have to do here is deny recovery with Togekiss. I don't even care if you Facade me, dude. They go for Close Combat. And I can Flamethrower here and knock that out. Okay, so good situation, but I'm still not over. Like, every time there's a setup sweeper in the back, it's not over at all. That's just a given. They bring this out again. I think the play is actually get up Sand and try to pressure with my own Driller right now. Yeah, let's do that. They actually opt for Hazards. Now they're gonna Earthquake, obviously. Could be worth it to keep this, but I'll just Fire Punch. They click Steel Beam. I don't even know what anymore. Like, do people even run that move? I know Smogon recommends you run it, but like, isn't that a special move? Steel Beam. I guess it's just so you can get yourself out of there, but I'm not letting this set up at all. Yeah, that takes away too much. Now it's in Jet range, and then... Like, I have Ferrothorn for the Gyarados, and a Togekiss and a Frosmoth for the Komodo. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this, then this, then this. Maybe I should do this. Yeah. Then they're gonna bring out, like, one of the two. It doesn't really matter who they bring out. I go Ferrothorn, and just like last time, it just comes down to me hitting a Leech Seed, so let's find that out. I didn't hit that one. Ferrothorn, come on. There you go. That's all I needed. Out comes this. Is there a way I can guarantee a win? Okay, now I think I'm fine. Because this drops to Excadrill, right? And then I can just Rock Slide the Gyara for game. Yeah, this gets dropped. I'm gonna go to this in Earthquake. I don't think it lives through the with the defense. If it does, I'm gonna regret this a lot. Oh, they actually outsped me and they clicked Clangor's Soul. I shouldn't have won this game, like, and then they... Dude, if you actually got the Moxie boost there, you still could have won. I'm so lost, but yeah, I don't think I should have won that. I'll be right back. So we pick up the win, but yeah, you guys might have seen how many points I lost just due to tilt and hacks today. It was almost like 150. I think I'm 1500s right now, which is like really bad, so I'll try to fix that in between sessions. Let's see what I can do right here. I mean, obviously, I think we're just exchanging rocks. Or they're Banded Quaking me. Okay, I'm getting out of there. Ooh, they got me. Okay. Well, that's really bad. I'll go Ferrothorn. Dude, actually, I'm surprised he wouldn't Iron Head. Like, I could have easily just clicked Flamethrower, but obviously, like, I need to keep my Togekiss for the Corviknight, so maybe they recognize that. Against this, I think I actually go, like, Togekiss, maybe? Yeah. Goes for Rocks. I'm gonna Nasty Plot here. I don't think they're going Hard Drill. Okay, maybe Flamethrower is just the better play immediately. You don't leave in Komodo, right? Yeah, they go Drill. Oh, that didn't kill. Okay, that makes sense. Well, they can Okay, they get in Corviknight. I have to go back to Togekiss here on the sub. Yeah, I can't let this set up. Let's go for Flamethrower and wear it down. Oh, they're committing here? Okay. That's odd. I'm doing a lot. I'll Nasty Plot here. They sub up. I'll Flamethrower again. I don't think you can pressure stall me, dude. Like, eventually you're just gonna get forced out. Yeah, letting me get to +2 was a big mistake on your part. And yeah, this is the turn they have to Roost their Brave Bird. So there's that. I obviously just Flamethrower again, I think. Tyranitar, I can Dazzling Gleam. We know it's banded. There's no way that's not banded if it's doing 97 to my Tyranitar, right? Yeah, so I killed the Banditar, which is really helpful. The Drill is actually dead, so... Is this really how far I've fallen on the ladder? They throw it out instead of sacking it later. Well, I gotta keep this because I'm going to lose to Corviknight if I don't. So they throw out a Shadow Ball. I guess I might as well take advantage of these sand turns and like maybe Swords Dance here. I'm just gonna Iron Head. I have no idea what's going through this guy's head. Does Iron Head kill though? Because if I get burned, that's really bad. Dragapult. Iron Head may not kill. Okay, let's Earthquake. Goes Corviknight. We know this Corviknight is 1v1'd by Togekiss. So let's bring that out here. Yeah, there's that. Goes for Roost. Let's do this, and yeah, they put themselves in the same position again. Like, this is really weird. I'm gonna start Air Slashing, though, because I really can't get pressure stalled. There's that. I can Flamethrower here. Clef comes... I'm just gonna flinch you down, dude. My Togekiss hasn't gotten a single flinch all day. Like, it's gonna flinch you. Are we... This Togekiss doesn't flinch. Thankfully, I was able to do that. I might have lost there, though, because, yeah, now Corviknight comes in and can just do its thing. Really, Togekiss, you can't flinch once. Okay, actually, if Excadrill can get up to +6 on this, that would be kind of helpful. I'll Air Slash here, as they waste their wish. How many substitutes did they have? 5 left. I just gotta not get super haxed here, and I think the game's over. Dazzling Gleam's stronger. Why aren't I clicking that? There's one. They have 3 subs left. They should start Brave Birding soon, but they're not. 2 subs left. There's that. Breakthrough? Yes, okay, good. I knew I just had to catch them on the one turn. Okay, that's really helpful. And now all I have to do is just dazzle this. And then there's no way Komodo beats my Frosmoth. This was another really weird game. Like, I really need to ladder up in between. I don't think these games are that competitive anymore. Let's go for Dazzle. Body presses, and yeah, this can just wrap it up for me here. Let's hit him up with the Ice Beam. That actually didn't kill, wow. But Ice Beam again will be able to do the job, so yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got back to the 1600s, which is something, I guess. This guy's really weak to my Excadrill, so that's obviously my win condition this game. I'm going to lead off with my Ferrothorn, anticipating their drill to lead. They lead Clef, which is obviously going to have Flamethrower, so I'll go Togekiss. What if it's T-Wave, though? Maybe Golisopod's a better pivot initially. Like, it'll suck if it gets full paired later as I try to Aqua Jet through, but, like, there's not a lot I can do about that. They actually just click Rocks, okay. Well, I'll click Liquidation here. That hurt. Like, it took a decent amount. They're obviously going to be faster than me, though, so let's go Togekiss on the Roost. And I feel as though the best play on my part is Dazzle. Yeah, they go T-Tar. I actually crit the T-Tar coming in, so it looks like it dies to the next one pretty easily. I mean, like, as much as I really want a Flamethrower here, I really can't. Like, I'm going to get in Ferrothorn on the drill after anyway. And yeah, if they stay in, I can't afford to lose my Togekiss, so let's just take the kill while I can get it. And then I'll get in Ferrothorn here on the SD. I have Aqua Jet at the end of the day, so I'm not super worried about this. What I am worried about is the fact that I have to avoid a crit right here and hit a Power Whip to put it in range of Jet. So let's try it. I didn't get crit, can Power Whip hit, and put it in range. Nice. It actually hurt a lot. I can actually probably First Impression now instead. I have to Google Isopod. I think I'll just First Impression, to be honest. Like, that's probably a lot better. And I kill the drill. Perfect. So now I think my drill can just come through. They obviously get in Dracovish. Well, I really like Frosmoth this game, actually. So let's just go for first impression and sack my thing off. Oh, it's actually not a sack. Never mind. Well, what do I want to do here? Because I can go drill, but it'll die. Everybody dies. I guess I go drill for damage. Earthquake, and then chip it down with sand. Or actually, Golisopod can probably check it after. Yeah, that did enough. That's actually easily enough. I can bring this in now. Like, it sucks to lose that Pokemon, but I think Frosmoth should be able to wrap it up if I need it to. So let's sack off Golisopod here to that. Then sack off the T-Tar. Double down, yep. And now what I can do is bring out my Frosmoth. And I believe that should be enough. Brings out Clef. Okay, that's scary. Yeah, I'll go Togekiss on a crit flamethrower. That's not helpful at all. Let's go for Air Slash. Let's go for Air Slash again. Now let's go for Frosmoth and try to Ice Beam through. So there's that. Mandibuzz comes in. Do you actually have Brave Bird? They have Toxic. I don't think that's enough, dude. Yeah, that's dead, and then Rotom's dead. Okay, well, these are both the same base power, right? Let's go ahead and wrap it up with the Frosmoth sweep, I guess. And yeah, that's going to be GG right there. I did hope you all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.